What's going on, guys? We're going to be doing another unboxing, unbagging, whatever you want to call it, video where we go over some of the figures that we are getting in that 65-pound minifigure haul. And here we go with a couple of them. We've got the old man right here. Not too bad. That's Dr. Jones, or Mr. if you will. A couple more Indiana Jones right here, it looks like. One right there with no headpiece. That's okay. Another one, no satchel, but he's still there. We have his son, which is played by, oh gosh, who plays him in the movie? It was movie number 3. I'm going to blank on it. But he does Transformers. 2 of those. Let me know what these guys' names are in the description. We have the Russian officer, or I guess Soviet officer and Soviet soldier right there, which are 2 awesome figures. Miriam, I want to say. One of the ones from North Africa, Italy, I do believe. One of the protectors. Him in his white suit, looking mighty dasher. A conquistador body. Another one of those. And we have the aliens right here from the Temple of Doom, I do believe. Temple of Doom? Oh, I'm probably messing that up. But here we go. It's the weird alien head minifigure. And then last but not least, for Indiana Jones, we've got the... I don't know her name. I'm blanking on it because I haven't seen Indiana Jones in years. At least I saw the last one, though. But this is a... Can't remember the figure, but it's a cool figure. And the torso print is something that wears on it pretty heavily, and it looks really good. So that's Indiana Jones here. Let's get into the next one. Next one is going to be SpongeBob. This one also does look a little bit packed. I don't know jack about SpongeBob, but it does look like there's a lot in there. Also, I want to just point this out. These old bags, the brick grab bag, I think they're sweet. Alright, here we go. Let's spread them out and get into it. Obviously, we're going to have some SpongeBobs. We got a Squidward right there with the mold. A Squidward without the mold. Flying Dutchman. My SpongeBob is going to be way out of whack here. Mrs. Puff, I do believe. Patrick. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, wait. Patrick again. Patrick again with the ice cream all over his face. Dirty man. Another Patrick. This is the same one as the one we had before. It's from... He's got like an astronaut suit on. Probably because he can't breathe air. Another Squidward. And another Squidward right there. So we got a couple of Squidwards. That's actually really cool. 4 Squidwards so far. 5 actually. Oh, he's got a little reef on. Another Patrick. I don't see any more Patricks, but hey, I might miss one. Oh, there's one right here. There's a Super Patrick. So there's a fair amount of Patricks. And there's another one right there. If you guys know where that's from, please let me know, because I have no idea. And then we get into all the Squidwards and Mr. Krabs. We've got 3 Mr. Krabs, which is cool, because I think he only came in the 1 set, if I'm not mistaken. We got the bus driver, I do believe. Sandy Cheeks, we got 2 of them. That's a cool one. I don't know what... So we got Sandy Cheeks right there. We'll put those over there. I don't know where this one came from. It's cool, but I don't know where it came from. And then I think we've got a couple Planktons in here. So there's 3 right there. There's the little headpiece right there. A whole body torpedo-looking thing. Another one. And then we have him in a Krusty Krab robot with a little helmet. It's cool. We've got 3 of the Super SpongeBobs, which is actually cool, really cool. I dig it. And when we got our Sandy Cheeks, we've got some Garys right there for you, folks. That is awesome. Don't know what this is. It's a robot, though. Along with... This is probably also a robot. But yeah, like I said, I don't know my SpongeBob, so you guys are going to have to help me out. Because I just don't know. 2 SpongeBobs in his, like, astronaut outfit from when he's inside Sandy's, like, dome, I would assume. Interesting SpongeBob version. Didn't even know they did this. but it is one that's right there. Bob009. There's another one of those. And we have a couple different variations of SpongeBob. Actually, I think the only variants are the faces. We got 2 of those. And this one we've got 1 of, 2 of, and we have this one. Oh, and this one back here. So that's pretty cool. A lot of different variations of SpongeBob, if you see it there. Definitely different and unique. And we got a ton of different SpongeBob figures. I don't know if we got them all, but that would be great if we got them all. Yeah, we'll move on to the next bag. SpongeBob, here it is. So this one looks like it's going to be a lot more of those parts and pieces, which honestly isn't a bad thing. There's some more Snapes right there, it looks like. And those look like they came straight out of the factory from the Lego Club back in the day. Don't know what this is. If you know, it's sealed. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a dinosaur of some sort with legs. Please let me know. We've got some old brown hair right there. A lot of the old heads. Looks like some samurai, actually. That was sweet. Ooh! Lots of OG. Look at that. Some of these old torsos right here are super hard to get. The chainmail one, there's a blue one right there. Oh, we're going to have to really go through some of these. Some Black Falcons, some Knights, and Imperial Pirates. Oh, there's going to be some goodies in here. Just have to go through them individually and really scan them out. We have this unique figure. I do believe this one came from, not Ninjago, but definitely an older series. A lot of legs. And getting into some of those helmets right there. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to just pop this one out really fast because it's noteworthy and I think it's awesome. And I wish LEGO would go back to it. We'll just do this. Some of my favorite helmets and headpieces are in here right now. So we're just going to go over them because it gives you a little bit of what I like to see. And I wish LEGO would redo this helmet so bad because it's just a little bit more accurate than what we have now. But this black helmet right here. Old medieval helmet. It's accurate to what we would have had with what they actually had. This Vampire Knight helmet is actually really cool too. From back in the day, I do believe. Now, oh, there's a plume. I'm gonna have to look up that plume, but it might be worth something. Sometimes those plumes are extremely hard to get. An all clear helmet. That's unique. Look at that right there. Some of this old stuff is super hard to get, and it's just awesome. So yeah, that's all it is for the parts and pieces. Moving on to the next one. Into the next bag, we've got, I do believe, Pirates and Imperials and possibly some Indians. Let's just open this sucker up and see what we can find. This stuff right here is some of my most favorite stuff just because it takes me back a little bit, and I love a lot of this stuff. It's still just a little bit nostalgic, and it's cool. And we never really got a lot of, like, Imperial stuff. They're kind of remaking it now. Like the Imperial ship. Oh my gosh. If they remade that, that would be awesome. Here we go with the Imperial. See, I always used to want to say that these were like Spanish or something along those lines. But here we go right here. The Pirates Captain. But Imperial actually, not Pirates. My apologies. Moving on. Let's just separate these as much as possible. So we're going to have a couple of these Indians up here up front, or indigenous peoples. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Let's just see how many we got in here. A lot of these are going to have these rare headpieces and plumes as well. And it looks like we may have gotten all of them set aside. And these helmets, I mean, I don't know much about these helmets, but these are really cool. Super unique, and I have never seen this before, so I'm extremely interested to see like what set these all came in, and there's a couple more right there. I mean, I have some of the minifigures, but I've never had that headpiece with them. So this is going to be very interesting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them there, and we have 3 of these guys right here. Archers, maybe. That one's got a bow on it, but they all have different torso print besides these 2. So that's going to be very interesting to see what these guys, what sets they came in, and all that. That'd be really cool to pull those ones out. Let's set those over there. Let's gather all the Imperials together. We'll go over all the Imperials because I do know a little bit more about these guys. And the crazy thing is, a lot of these are in super clean, awesome condition just because of the mere fact that we got them from a collector. And that collector just never touched them. He stowed them away for years and years. And sometimes that's the best thing to do with your Lego. And I hate to say that because I love Lego and I love playing with them and building mocks and putting things together and making them come alive. And that's just something I like to do. I haven't built a mock in a couple of years just because being in the military, it's not exactly easy to do so. But we are definitely working on it. There's a lot of Imperials. And I do believe that is all of them for... Actually, there's another one. That is all of them for this little lot right here. I mean, I counted over 20 of them. But here we go. Let's dig into it. Just a normal basic red coat Imperial trooper or soldier, I should say. Here's a newer one. And you know it's newer because he's got the print on his headpiece. The coloring on the headpiece as well. He's got the musket. And he also has the more detailed torso print on him, by the way. And he also has the satchel in the back. The older ones do not have any back printing at all, so he's a little bit newer. And then there's another one of the older ones. One of the more newer ones right there. Because they did do a little bit of a revitalization of the Imperial stuff for a little bit there. And then we got this guy. Moving on to the next one. Another older one with crazy how good a condition these are. We're doing just some of the basic soldiers for right now. Another one that is the all white. And here we go with this one. Just blue arms. Got a couple of those, it looks like. And then another newer one right there. Let's see what else we've got right here. One of the blue ones. And then we get into, looks like to be captains and or first mates or whoever, right? Now, there is one in here that was extremely interesting. Or I guess two, I should say, that were quite interesting to me. And it's this one right here. I have not seen that one before. And on top of that, his helmet, or his hat, is super unique, along with that plume. So I'm going to definitely research him and check him out. If you guys know anything, please put it down in the comments. But I am excited to see where this guy came from and what he's going for. We shall see. We'll put him in that ting pile because I think he's going to be worth either a pretty penny or nothing. We'll see. It's going to be cool. It's still cool nonetheless. And then we have this one. I do believe this one came in the Imperial ship set, if I'm not mistaken. Bit of a newer one as well. Bit of that. We got that newer captain right here, I do believe, right here. I would say red coat even possibly. And we got a couple of these guys right here. Actually, we got a handful of those. And we have him. I didn't pull him out earlier, but he does have the yellow shoulder piece. We've got, looks like 5 right there. 6 of those guys in total. Oh, sorry, 7. 7 of these guys right here in total. So that is cool. And then moving on to these ones. These ones are more or less all the same. We've got 3 of those up here. 3 of these ones right there with the orange beard. And then 2 of the simple face. Probably just normal soldiers. But yeah, so that is awesome for the Imperials. Let's set these all aside, park away, move them up. Now we're into pirates. All right, getting into pirates. Let's see what we got here. This section is going to be a little bit more deeper. A bit of a newer pirate there with a pistol as well, which LEGO does not do very often, so that is cool to see. And then we get into some of the older ones with the simple faces and no back printing, and they just did a little bit on them. Now this one's cool. Look at that. That one is a newer one. I am tempted to see where this one came from. That's a cool one. We will research that one later. I do believe this is a newer one with that torso print, but it does have front and back. I'm going to have to research that one as well, and we'll check out on that one, but I think it's newer. Another older one right there. Another awesome older one. And this is the LEGO Redbeard. I do believe they made a big minifigure of this one at one point, but he does look like he's got some damage right there on his lip or his mouthpiece. That is unfortunate, but I do have a replacement for him because I was already working on assembling one. Some of these older ones. This is a newer one actually right there. And another newer one right there too. Oh wow. Alright, well there's a couple more of them. Whether or not these are like the same one, it looks like they all are exactly the same. Wow, that's great. Well, we got 3 Redbeards. Never mind, we got... Oh, yeah, no, this is the newer version of him, I forget. Because the beard color is completely different and the torso print is different, too. But it's still really cool. And back in the day, they did more of a square eye patch, and now they do circular. And then we have another newer pirate with a pistol. Older one right here. Cool. That green right there is super hard to find. I've seen him a lot, but I wonder what... I've never looked into what he's going for, but it is a cool print on them. And we just tossed in some of the extra ones in there. I love their hats. Can't go wrong with the hats. You can make some... Ooh, wow. I haven't seen this one in ages. Wow. I can't remember the last time I sold it, but I think it was over 10 bucks. 10 to 15 bucks, but hey, everything matters. A lot of awesome stuff in this one. All right, let's get into the next one. Now, this was all pirates, indigenous people or Indians, and Imperials. I don't know what the next one's going to be because I think it's a big mixture. So let's see what we can pull out. Thank you.